Halo teman-teman semuanya, ketemu lagi dengan aku Arun Leo. Lama kita nggak live stream teman-teman. Kali ini kita akan bermain game football mobile teman-teman. Untuk bermain di acara PVP kali ini teman-teman ya. Uh, sudah kangen kali aku teman-teman untuk bermain game sama kalian semua teman-teman. Oke, langsung aja ke gameplaynya teman-teman. Aku juga udah lama nggak main bola ini. Rindu main bola dan sekarang kita gaskan aja langsung. Ini acara PVP teman-teman. Kita langsung masuk ke nasional. Pilih tim untuk acara ini. Oke. Tentunya kita pilih dari nasional tim Indonesia atau timnas Garuda. Kita langsung lihat siapakah yang dimainkan. Kita udah punya pemain di sini teman-teman yang sudah kita siapkan. Ini ganti manajer. Apakah bisa ganti manajer? Kita ganti aja teman-teman ya, pelatih Indonesia ya. Lalu di sini kita agak rentangkan di sini. Backnya 3 ya. Kalau bisa sih backnya jangan 3 ya. Kalau bisa 4. Karena ini timnas, nggak berani ambil resiko kita. Kita taruh di sebelah kiri ada Kelvin Verdong. Kita taruh di sebelah kanan ada siapa kita cocoknya ini ya. Ini pemainku ini. Filter dulu lah ya, kebangsaan, Asian, Indonesia. Selesai. Lah, ini nggak pakai Manchester United, nggak usah dipakai. Reset kebangsaan Indonesia. Selesai. Ini dia teman-teman, pemain-pemain timnas Indonesia yang sudah siap kita untuk tampilkan di laga kita kali ini teman-teman. Sepertinya udah ada oleh Romani juga di situ ya. Oleh Romani, oh udah ada nih, ini dia. Oleh Romani masukkan. Siapa lagi? Kayaknya udah sih ya, udah cukup ya. Oke teman-teman, langsung saja kita ke gameplaynya. Kita buat striker di tengah, Rafael Strike atau Rafael Strike aja di sini sebagai ini ya. Tapi nggak bisa juga sih. Ya udah, Rafael Strike jadi striker. Orat Mangun cocoknya sebelah kiri sih. Tapi nggak usah dulu kita mainkan Orat Mangun teman-teman. Kita cari dulu sayap yang lain. Kayaknya nggak ada lagi ya. Ini kita taruh di sebelah kanan ya. Si apa namanya ini, si itu Pratama Arhan. Masa aku udah cukup ya. Egi Maulana Fikri di sini. Egi, oke. Let's go, kita cari lawan langsung teman-teman. Siapakah lawan kita kali ini? Negara mana? Dari mana? Negara apakah lawan kita ini? Italia. Oke. Italia. Tapi nanti pemainnya bukan pemain asli Italia. Coba kita cek lawan kita teman-teman. Keras pemain mereka, keras.
everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Raspadori. Cross goes in there. Deftly away.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That's a good foray he's making. Oh, nice touch. And here's Keane. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. Rizzo! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Proves too strong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither side yet able to find the net. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. And he was quick to react. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. A probing pass. Can he get on the end of this? Vickery. High. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Barella. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Stroke. It's a really well measured ball. Arhan. Vickery. Arhan. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Goal.
Real chance! And a goal!
Marcelino
Now
Ferdinand.
they've waited.
Rafael
Now
Strike.
they have it. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
to break through.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nicely weighted ball. Pellegrini is wide and looking to get onto this. Arhan. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ferdinand. Over to the right flank. That's where it came from. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's in on goal. Decent chance! No, just not quite. And that has put paid to that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Aduh,
They get a throw in.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 8, number 10, number 11. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Number 6.
No, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Played out towards the right wing. And he plays one through. And he's quick to get rid. Taken back almost at once.
Aduh. Nyangkut lagi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Buongiorno. Barella. Vienna. It's a pretty loose pass. Pellegrini.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Played into space. And that was asking for too much. It's gone out for a throw-in. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Indonesia can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And now to all members of
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Oke, next. Timnas lawan apa tadi? Tim Italia berat itu berat. Tapi masih bisa kita bendung ya. Maksudnya masih bisa kita lawan. Walaupun cuma 1 gol. Ya lumayan lah. Kali ini yang kita mainkan oleh Romani dulu ya. Oleh. Kok nggak bisa ya? Nggak ketemu dia. Negara mana lawan kita sekarang, teman-teman? Portugal. Oke. Kita pakai baju kebanggaan kita. Baju merah. Nice.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. So let us enjoy the company here of one of Indonesian football's principal pioneers, Jim.
A cracking player, Peter, who showed amazing leadership as well as all the qualities of a terrific winger.
Atep Rizal, Kinta royalty. Skims one in. Inacio clears without hesitation. Ruben Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good ball over the top. That's a decent clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to play it through. Jena. Quality ball. Oh, good spread. Vikri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Aduh, harus di atas dulu.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Jena.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing.
He's going for goal! Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
Apa tuh?
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Rizal! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Verdonk. Rizal. Verdonk. Inacio calmly anticipates. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Jena. Hutner. Arhan. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Tries a deft little ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out towards the right wing. Arhan.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Big chance!
Aduh, kok kayak gitu?
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Vickery probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
João Cancelo. Now that looks a decent ball. Rizal. Bernardo Silva. And João Palhinha. And it's Cancelo. For João Cancelo. Great vision. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents.
Dapat
Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Salah aku tadi di sini.
And we get things going again.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ferdinand. Vikri knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Yena. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Brazil has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. How they've waited. Now they have it. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
He's having a hit! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top drawer!
Balas tangan
And level in a trice!
well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can...
Goes for a shot! And he has his goal! And the comeback is complete! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
I think we're just about done here. João Cancelo cuts it out. Bernardo Silva. This is a promising build-up. Arhan. That is good alertness. Arhan. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome.
Tanpa
A
balas.
test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia can be really hard happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good
Now,
evening.
to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing out.
Oke, lanjut yang ketiga. Jumlah laga maksimal 3, dapatkan 1 kemenangan. Gas. Ini pertandingan terakhir kita kayaknya nih, supaya kita menentukan kalau misalnya berhasil kita menyatakan bahwa kita menang lah, istilahnya kita nggak bisa lanjutkan live ini kan, kita stopkan live ini karena apalagi mau dilanjutkan ya kan, karena kita udah menang gitu. Tapi kalau memang belum, ya kita ulang lagi teman-teman sampai kita berhasil ya, kita hancurkan terus. Dan siapakah negara kali ini yang menjadi lawan kita? Swedia. Baik, Swedia. Oke ya, cocok ya semua. Oke, depannya kita ganti dulu dengan Joey Filipesi. Kiper kita masukkan Hernando Ari. Cukup. Lanjut kita ke lapangan teman-teman.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Peter, is another Swede of Balkan heritage, and that automatically raises excitement levels. No surprise that he stated who his hero is. I think we're all well aware of that. And I think the playing styles are very different, though, and that comes as no surprise. This guy has got a lot of potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Brazil. Pelupesi. High. Bergvall running with the ball. Elanga gets into a good position. That's very neat. Flashes. Impressive jump. And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's on it. Can he get away? Good ball, good take. And he whips it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good-looking delivery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Takes a shot! Goal! Sweden! And Sweden take the lead! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bergval. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Ferdinand. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got away. And that's going up front in a hurry. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is a promising build-up, and it's Ibrahimovic. That ball looks a good one. Oh, good take in a good area. Ibrahimovic. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Belum bisa nyerang kita ini.
Indonesia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to
Timnas belum
regroup
bisa dapat
and come out with some
satu
fresh
peluang pun belum
initiatives.
dapat.
This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and the finish! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Sweden are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, he's won on. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Ibrahimovic ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Ibrahimovic! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. And that's gone route one. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Keras sekali orangnya.
That's put paid to the danger. Threads one in. Ibrahimovic! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Coming on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And real chance! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So we have further activity on the bench here. And he was quick to react. Rido. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. He has found the way through. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's on his own. Oh, just skips past this chance, surely. And it's there. It's all becoming so easy. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Shapes to shoot. And that's a sharp finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
High. Kambuaya.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Has been indicated.
Good ball over the top. Oh, shooting chance!
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Chance to shoot! Corner number 2 then.
Langsung ke gawang.
There's no sort of quality on that.
Satu pun gak ada kena.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rizal, now there's chance for a shot!
Gitu pun gak
And
masuk.
I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis.
Ayo kita selesaikan. Bener tadi kena kartu merah dia. Kita ganti lah ya dengan siapa ya? Den James. Ada Den James di sini. Kita ganti sama Den James saja ya. Oke. Nice. Ini sebelah mana sih ini? Ah iya nih. Kita langsung ganti. Negara apakah lawan kita kali ini? Prancis. Kelvin Verdon tidak bisa bermain, teman-teman. Masuk Bang G. Nyener pun nggak bisa. Nanti klop.
Heady ambitions here ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. So let us enjoy the company here of one of Indonesian football's principal pioneers, Jim.
A cracking player, Peter, who showed amazing leadership as well as all the qualities of a terrific winger.
Atep Rizal, Kinta royalty. Ferdinand. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Arhan.
Aduh lama.
Due. Now it's Turan. And Konate. Due. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Itu aja pelanggaran.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That is Chouameni. And here's Turan. Shapes to shoot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Hangs in across. High. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Played out towards the right wing. No, that's been intercepted.
Marcelino.
Applies the finish. Oh, that was no routine save.
Ferdinand actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can clear their lines. High.
Alah, lepas lagi.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. Mbappe! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Hampir.
Has to go back here. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Mbappe.
France genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
High.
Lah, lepas lagi lah kerja kalian.
Due.
Kemana?
Stood up well to him there. Ferdinand. Due. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well cleared. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Romani. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? And he's taking no chances there. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Thuram. Cherki.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Arhan. Tries to pass it through. Great chance!
Ya ampun.
Goal, France! The first significant strike. And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Alah, kok nggak berputar badannya.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
aduh.
Yellow or red? It is red.
Sakit
Well, there may be
kali.
some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Alah.
Substitute.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Saliba, Konate, Cherky was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's intervened well there. This might spell, can he finish?
Ya ampun, penalti.
That's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going.
And he shoots! And it's there!
Udah jelek mungkin jelek.
And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful.
He's having a hit! It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found him in space. He's had a shot. And again. And he's stuck it away. They are playing them off the park. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It'll be a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rizal. And the shot! It's in, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. Here's a chance! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a a technical flaw.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Cherky, that's a good ball. Real chance! Dix. Could be danger here. Picks out, shoots! And that's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Ya minimal 1 gol tercipta lah ya kan. Kita ganti dulu nih. Justin Hubner.
Ini kita melawan Inggris teman-teman ya. Inggris. Apakah tidak berhasil? Kondisi pemain kita gimana? Pucat tadi lupa.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's...
Takes the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Palmer. Kane.
Loh,
He's got a one. Kane!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just...
And it's been given away. Chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Saka. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Yena played out towards the right wing. England are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And that has been cleared. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to retrieve it.
Jatuh.
Now it's Kane. Beckham. He's found a way through. He has found a way through. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good for...
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
It's played it back. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Alah. Galing-galing, nggak beraturan pemain orang ini.
What a throw in. No, that's been intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. Rizal picks it up out wide. He has a look up. There's the shot!
Alah.
That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello, attendees.
So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Gagal kita ya. Lanjut.
We're on the move again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
James. Ferdinand. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Space for him to turn and look. Great ball, and he's in here.
Alah.
Well, they've got it again. Beckham. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Beckham, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. England disappointing in the end there.
Alah.
They lack urgency.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And no, that was never going to make it. Yehi.
Hai, lepas.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
It's a promising position. Stones getting this one clear. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tak apa-apa bulan ini.
Not the most accurate pass. And they're back on the ball again. Palmer. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vickery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rizal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Lottery numbers. Please watch the
Well,
screen.
no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Extra time ya.
Substitution for England. Number 7. Number 11.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Stroke has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Substitution is taking place. Substitution for England. Number 10. Kane. Coming on to
Lewis Skelly,
is number 8.
and it's Bellingham.
Rockets.
Beckham, and it's Eze. He's having a hit! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Field is number 6. Colwell.
Bellingham. Colwell looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. That's a throw. And here's Watkins. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first moment of real significance. So just 15 minutes still to come. So the breakthrough has come. Will it prove enough to get over the line? 15 minutes still remain. And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Little pass back. Colwell. It's Bellingham. Eze. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Ambitious ball here. Indonesia now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given...
Good chance here. He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Terlalu ke depan kali dia.
Alexander-Arnold. Not the most convincing of passes. And that's it. Indonesia bow out. Defeat sealing their fate.
Gagal kita teman-teman. Oke lah teman-teman, terima kasih lah. Sampai di sini dulu live kita. Sampai jumpa lagi di live berikutnya. See you.